Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Flash, and thank you for joining me for another Marvel Snap video. This video, we're going to be talking about Elixir, whether or not you should be looking to acquire Elixir with snapbacks. Let's go talk about it. All right, so before we get into the meat and potatoes, let's just do a little housekeeping. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Things have been excellent recently, and let's just keep that momentum going. Pause for a second. Hit that button. Like. All right. Now, now that we've got that shtick out of the way, that's become a bit. Let's talk about Elixir. Now, Elixir is a 2/3 that carries the on reveal. One of your cards destroyed last turn gets revived here as in the location in which Elixir is played. Now, there's been much talk about Elixir. It used to carry an activate ability before, like it was originally data mined before it got finalized. It used to be a 1/1 activate that read one of your, where is it? There it is. The next time one of your cards is destroyed this turn, revive it here. Which we used to think, or a lot of us are of the opinion that was exponentially better. I'm not sure now. One, because Killmonger exists and is heavily played in this meta. And that's the main reason, really. But I think there's this turn versus the last turn thing is going to be very interesting with this card. I'm not as ready to tear it down to shreds as I once was. I am still of the firm belief that of the 4 cards, not counting the season pass, that this is the lesser of its brethren. Of the 4, I still think this falls the bottom of the pack, but I'm not as confident as to say the gap is exponentially as wide as I thought it was initially. The more I think about this card, the more I realize we are entrenched in a meta that is playing big cards. We're playing big cards earlier. People are using Shang-Chi on turn 4 and turn 5. If you don't have something big already going into turn 5, they are scaling things that people are playing the Shang-Chi on the turn 5 with the thought of like, okay, you play this thing here and you play whatever over there and it's going to get a buff from Galacta, or it's going to get a buff from Elsa. It's going to grow past the 10 marker and I can Shang-Chi it, you know. I don't have priority, so I can Shang-Chi that thing that's about to cross over 10. Elixir is going, because we're talking about turn 4, turn 5. Let's not talk about earlier turns. We're thinking about Shang-Chi, but let's not forget Killmonger. Let's not forget Negasonic, right? Let's not forget Gladiator. Let's not forget all these other cards that have destroy effects, right? That if your opponent plays it or plays it against you and you're like, ah, dang, I lost my Elixir, can go get it later somewhere else on a 2/3 body, which means that you can do what you need to do plus do other things. Elixir is one of these cards that, yeah, some people are going to find a way to build a thing around this, sure, but this is an interesting tech card for you because there are all the aforementioned things that I just mentioned. Those things, Cannonball's another thing, right? Remember, that card gets destroyed. It gets replaced by a rock, but it gets destroyed first. Enter Elixir. If that, a lot of people, the Cannonball people usually aren't playing Cannonball until turn 6 anyway, but so yeah, that's not really going to work. Because remember, this is one of your cards destroyed last turn. It's very specific text. This is going to have specific application that I think will get better over time. Right now, it's going to feel, what am I supposed to do with this card type of card? But I think it gets better over time. I think there's going to be some interesting brews with this card, but if you're using this card for yourself to try to take advantage of it, you're almost forced to play a destroy effect thing, right? There's a lot of people playing the Venom, Misery, There are a lot of people doing the Misery stuff right now. That's getting popular. This actually probably finds a fire hair. This probably finds a way to fit into that archetype comfortably. I don't know, because I haven't been playing that stuff and that's not how my brain functions for this game. But I think there is a home there. It's just very specific. And because it's very specific, it's going to feel worse than the other cards that came before it. It's going to feel worse. And even though Goliath is very specific, Goliath is still just very good. You know what to do with it. You don't have to think about it. It's just boom. Playing ongoing, you play Goliath. It's just very simple. It's very just boom. It just goes where it goes. Prodigy requires some, it's kind of weird, kind of funky. I don't know what to do. Surge is very like, yeah, you know what you're doing here. Right, there's no guess. It's not a guessing game. Even Prodigy, like I said, it's not a guessing game with Prodigy. It's a little bit of a puzzle to figure out, but it's not a guessing game. Elixir is like, oh, let me, okay, maybe here, maybe there. I'm not sure. There's more levels, more layers to Elixir. I think overall, this card will find an interesting home. We're not going to know what that home is on day one. Okay. So you want my recommendation right now? We're talking yeah or nah on Elixir right now. I would say nah, you don't need to go out and get this card. This isn't something that this isn't a plug and play. This is not a plug and play. Now it could be a plug and play tech card because we're in a meta where people are playing the big stuff early and your stuff is getting Shang-Chi'd, and maybe, but I wouldn't say this is a card you need to go. This is not a card you need to go spend 6,000 tokens on. You shouldn't go roll your 5,000 token snap pack trying to get this. I would wait. I would wait on something else. Wait till the next one. Wait and see what happens with this card. Unless it fits directly into that archetype and that style of play where this card ends up fitting. I think is going to be that Misery, Fire Hair, thing. We'll see. I don't know. I don't have the answer. All right, that's all I got for Elixir. Hopefully, some of this conversation has helped you in the process of what to do at the moment with this card. Let's go ahead and close this one out. All right, so that is all she wrote for Elixir. I appreciate everybody, y'all hanging out. Like I said, like, subscribe. We got a lot of momentum going on in these things. I very much appreciate you. And come back. The next video will probably be some decks that we have here for Elixir. Come back tomorrow. Whatever they may be, there will be there. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. I am Flash. Thank you so much. Peace.